What up, what up? Out here on this daily 5 Mile Money Walk. It's February 22nd, 2023. It's the 53rd day of the year. We are already 53 days into the year. What have you been doing these 53 days of 2023? What have you been doing consistently? What have you been doing every day? What has gotten you to the point where you're practicing your discipline and staying on top of it? What's driving you to stay on point and keep pushing forward? What's your why? See, most people give up by the 12th day of the year. They call it National Quit Day. They set all these resolutions and goals, and then by the time they get to day 12 in the year, they've already given up. Are you one of those people? Or have you fought through and gotten things done every single day, no matter what? Or every single week, no matter what? As long as you're consistent and you have a cadence in some kind of way, have you been executing that? See, I go all the way. 7 days a week, no matter what, I'm out here getting this walk in. Some people take a day off here and there. But have you been consistent? That's the question. Have you fought against those times where you didn't feel like getting up? Or you didn't feel like doing it? Did you let that beat you? Or did you get up and stand in your power and drive with your discipline and get that shit done? Let me know. Because if you don't dream, you'll never achieve a dream. If you don't have a dream, you'll never get there. If you don't have a target, you'll never get there. If you don't have something that drives you to be consistent, you'll never get there. If you let a moment of weakness defeat you, you'll never get there. A moment of not feeling like it, you will never get there. You got to keep pushing, man. The most successful people in the world push through. They put systems in place. And they pour into their well-being and their personal development. And they start with their being and they grow that. And then as they grow their being, they get to a point where they can do on the level of their being. And as their being grows, their doing grows. And as their doing grows, their having grows. But are you being? And then after that, are you doing? Or are you allowing some second of weakness, that thought that creeps in and says, hey, you're tired, lay down a little longer. You don't have to go today. Are you allowing that to drive you? Or do you have your own control over your own power to where it doesn't matter what happens, you getting up and you making it happen? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's who I hang around. That's who I work with on my team. I got a power team. My team goes just as hard as me. And up until this point, it was hard to believe that that existed. But see, as you be who you be, you start attracting people who align with you and who you are. See, I stopped looking for people that work as hard as me and dream as big as me and go as hard as me. And the moment I stopped looking and started pouring into myself, lo and behold, look, Classy shows up. Superstar. Amaya shows up this weekend. Superstar. I got a super team and we just getting started. And we all go just as hard as the other. And that's what I'm looking for. Those are the type of people that I'm going to work with and pull to the top and ride with. And they going to pull me to the top. And we going to support each other. And yes, my voice is going out because I'm passionate about this. I've been building this brand for so long. I've been pushing myself for so long. It gets to a point where you just got to understand that what's coming for you is coming. What's for you, you will have. Whatever I want, I will get. You got to stand in that power and confidence. That's where I'm at with it right now. I used to be timid. I used to stay behind the scenes and not show myself. And that worked for the time being, so I think, but who knows? And I don't regret anything that I've done, but I'm telling you right now, it's time to shine. Right now, it's time to build. Right now, it's time to push. Right now, it's time to win. Not just for me, but for you. What's winning to you? You got to define that with clarity. You got to go toward it with intention. You got to go hard. You got to go smart. You got to outwork everyone. You got to outthink everyone. And the thing is, you don't do that by focusing on outworking them and outthinking them. You do it by continuing to pour into you, your personal development. The harder you work, the better you get. The better you get, the harder you work. And it gets to a point where the work doesn't even seem hard to you anymore, but it looks like you're Superman or Superwoman to somebody else. It looks like you're just chilling and everything is just happening around you because you've gotten to the point where you've trained yourself every day and you were consistent every day and you were repetitive every day with all those things that are going to get you where you want to be. And as you continue to repeat anything, you get better at it. How do you think kids get better at their ABCs? They repeat it over and over and over again. You sing the song A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You make it all fun. They repeat it over and over and over again. Eventually, they know every single letter. Repetition. How do you think I got my walk time down? Repetition. Every day I'm out here getting it in. And my goal wasn't to walk faster. My goal was to walk consistently. And now my time is all the way down. I walk an hour faster than I started walking. I get my 5-mile walk done an hour faster than I did when I started. Why? Because of repetition. And then you push yourself. You challenge yourself. And over time, you start to see the fruits of your work and your labor and your consistency and your repetition. I'm just speaking what's on my heart. I'm going a little longer tonight, man, because I'm passionate about this. And here's the thing. Last night, I was up until about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, working. I was on a call with some mentees. There's a challenge going on right now. I'm the captain for the challenge. The challenge is going on right now while I'm recording this video. When I get off, I'm going to jump back on that call and continue to host that call. I was up to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Fell asleep, got right back up an hour or two later because I had to get some things done. Haven't been to sleep since. And here I am again, hosting the call again. And who knows how long it's going to go tonight. How hard are you willing to go? How bad do you want it? The night before that, I was at the airport hosting the call. Had a red-eye flight from Salt Lake City to Miami. Hosting the call at the airport. Got on the plane, finished the call off on the plane before we took off. Divine timing. I could have said, yo, I'm boarding the flight. I can't do it tonight. I can't make it happen. I ain't gonna have no service. I'm gonna get in the air before this call ends. Nah, man. Everything is always working out for me. Everything's always working out for you. So I'm gonna leave this here. I want y'all to know that I love you. This is my accountability post. I started on November 28th, 2022. Here I am. Every single day I've walked at least 5 miles. And I ain't talking about throughout the day. My steps add up to 5 miles. I'm talking about I walk 5 miles every single day. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, keep putting one foot in front of the other. It doesn't have to be walking. It could be whatever your dream is. Just keep doing it. And you'll turn around and see that you've walked, for me, well over 400 miles. Getting close to 500. Can you believe that? When I get to 100 days in the next week or two, I will have walked at least 500 miles. Who do you know that can say that? You can make that same kind of progress, step by step, just like a marathon, and reach your target. And when you get there, you'll see farther. Create new targets. Those ceilings become floors. And then you start climbing again to whatever your dream or goal is. So y'all stay on it. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.